Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Pat McGrath Mothership eyeshadow palette release, Sunlit Seduction. And today I'm going to be playing with Moonlit Seduction, the last Mothership palette that came out. So the new one, I don't know, the daytime version of this. I'll be showing you pictures from online. Obviously, I don't have the palette yet. I'm not sure at the time of filming when it's going to be released, but it is sometime soon. There's been a lot of comments that I've seen on the internet, videos made about this latest Mothership. A lot of disappointment. So I wanted to share my thoughts and also just show you a look from the last palette. I will say, before I get into creating something, I'm overall a fan of Pat, but like many of you, I'm getting tired of the releases. Especially the eyeshadow releases, it's just more and more and more of the same. I think I was trying to think about this. It's almost like, I would say generally the quality is there with all of her products, most of them. I think what's interesting, I don't know if it's the pandemic, but I feel like she's a bit behind the times in terms of releases compared to other brands. We just got cream blushes, way behind everybody else. We just got liquid eyeshadows, a little bit behind everyone else. I mean, everyone's sort of doing eyeshadow sticks now. Maybe we'll see that next year or 2 years from now from this brand. It just seems like they're a little bit like not on the cusp of makeup trends, and they just are sort of doing their own thing. It took them forever to come out with bronzers when everybody wanted a bronzer. It's like they're almost not listening to what people want. They're just like, hey, we're gonna do what we want to do, and that's that. They keep releasing these highlighter bombs, which I'm not sure people love or like, or if they sell well, but they kept selling new colors of them, and I think they're okay, they're pretty, but there's so many cream highlights out there that are more blinding, and they're just have a little bit more oomph to them. So I don't know, I feel like there is a lot of disappointment with this new release, because I personally think this is like the 5th palette from the big palettes that's just more of the same. So like 5 in a row now that have been released are all very similar color story. So now you know my opinion. Do I think if you like the colors, should you not get it? Absolutely not. If you're a collector like me, do you need this new variation? Probably not. But if you're a collector, you're probably gonna get it anyway. I was just thinking the other day, I haven't reached for a Pat McGrath palette in a long time. I need to pull some out and start using them. Sometimes they're so pretty and big, I just put them in my drawer and don't think about them, but I do need to pull them out. They're also very pigmented, have a lot of texture, shine. They're more for dramatic looks for me. They're not everyday palettes, so just want to throw that out there. I'm going to be showing you first the palettes that have come out that seem sort of all the same. So let's go through that. Here I'm gonna try to go in order of when these guys were released. So we have, what is this, Mothership 7 Divine Rose. This is the first Divine Rose. So we have the gold, the pinks, the mauves, the bronzes, and browns. There's so much bronze and brown and gold in every single Pat palette that we're all bored of it. But that's the style, that's the aesthetic. We just keep going. So now we're starting to introduce like pinks and mauve colors here. I think this is a very wearable palette, excellent. I think I got this as a gift for my sister who's not, into beauty stuff as much, so I do like this palette. Then we got into Divine Rose number 2. Amped up party version, party sister of Divine Rose 1. You get more vibrant colors. We have a shifty multi-chrome shade here. But again, we have a lot of browns, kind of bronzy shades, gold again. So yes, we have more vibrant pinks, but it's like, okay, the packaging's pretty. You know, I do like that one as well. I mean, I like shades from all of these. Then we get into Utopian Dream, where we get some purples and more sort of psychedelic colors. We get a peach and pink now, so we're not just pink. So we have peach and purple. But again, still have golds, still have bronzes, still have our matte browns. So, okay, we're adding a little new flavor, but more of the same. Then the latest palette, which I will be playing with today, I think is a little bit more back to subdued, a little more nighttime. Again, we have more of a light purple, a kind of a plummy color, a shifty, what do we call this? Purpley brown green, but still golds, browns, just a different sort of vibe. This palette that's coming out, Sunlit Seduction, is just a warmer version of this. There's literally 2 shades from that palette that excite me, that are the special shade spectrum. It's the red and the purple. Those look exciting to me, but it's not like we haven't seen purple before. So it's just, I mean, like everyone else, I'm a collector, I'm a fan, but it's boring. Like, we're just bored of these colors. Maybe they sell really well. Maybe they're like, this is what we like. I don't know. If they change direction, like let's try to appease customers. I think a no makeup palette with maybe less shiny special shades and more mattes, more like, let's do all, you know, do a whole palette with just shades of brown and bronze. And that would probably sell really well, because that's the aesthetic a lot of people are going for these days. Just barely there makeup, no makeup, do a palette like that. I think it would do well. Anyway, that's just my opinion. We're gonna dip into this one and I'm gonna try to build something somewhat creative. I'm gonna start with my matte here. And I'm going to a fair today, so do I need to be super glam in this sweaty hot weather? Probably not. Also, the new release a lot of people are excited about, along with this palette, is an eye primer, like a primer that is in a tube that you have an applicator, kind of like a concealer applicator for eyeshadow primer. People are excited about that. She did have, I have this product here, this thing, which is like a artistry wand. It was supposed to intensify eyeshadows, I think, to get your eyeshadows to kind of stick and for the glitter shades and stuff. This is kind of an eye primer, but not really. So I think people are excited about that because it's a new type of product. I think there are some holes in Pat's collection. Like, she had her complexion release and then we haven't seen a lot of new stuff since. I think there's so much creativity and options she could do. Like, how about a liquid highlighter, Pat? Or like a complexion product that you can add to foundation that's sort of shimmery, like something different that like all these other brands are doing. Or how about not just a foundation, but how about a tinted complexion product? Like, there's just so many directions that she could go that just, I'm surprised she hasn't. Ooh, so I am not gonna do something too crazy today. Maybe I'll do this color. This is a little vibrant. This is almost like a wet look shine, but I just like the lighter tone of it. I mean, this is really pretty. At the end of the day, like, these are pretty colors. Yes, we've seen all these shade variations before, but hey, it's still pretty. So it just, you know, would I really be complaining that much? Maybe not. Oh, I like that. Again, I just got some fallout because I used my finger, but I haven't played with this palette in a while, and I'm glad this release sort of reminded me to use this stuff. So that was this shade here. I'm gonna go into the inner corner with this light shade. Ooh, that's a pretty inner corner color. Nice and light. Ooh, kind of like this palette. You know, even though it's more of the same, I still like it. If that makes sense, it's still good. What I think is kind of boring about these palettes is like, how many matte brown variations can we have? And like, how many warm tone palettes can we have? Like, literally, how many? I know Pat has an aesthetic. She loves warm stuff. She loves gold. She loves brown. Like, that is her thing. But why not add variety? I mean, you have to realize, like, people buy more than one palette when they like your stuff. So when they get the same shades over and over again, like, we get bored. We just get bored. We want to be excited. We want to feel inspired. And now I have glitter all over my face, but that is cute. I do want to kind of reapply that brown. Got lost a little bit. Kind of a brownie peach, and the shimmer shade sort of really brings out that peach as well. Just gonna blend this out a little bit. All right, I think I need some eyeliner. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna keep it real fresh and not gonna really use any other shades because I think that's good right there. I am gonna use some eyeliner though. I have never, like, I know the timing's always bad. I've heard the Pat McGrath like coffee eyeliner is really good. I do have her extreme black. I kind of want to use a brown. I've been into browns for a long time now. I used to only use black mascara, black eyeliner. But as I get older, brown is more the vibe. So here we are, Victoria Beckham. I think this is just Cocoa, her gel eyeliner, just on the outer little bit there of the top lash. Eyes nice and big. If you do the whole thing, it tends to make my eyes look a little smaller. I didn't use Pat McGrath blush or any other Pat McGrath products, just focusing on the eyeshadow palette today. I don't have any Pat McGrath mascara, so I'm using my Tower 28. What is this? The Make Waves mascara in Jet. This is a black mascara. So I'm gonna clean that up, apply some lips, and I'll be back. All right, here we are, final look. I realize I'm pretty not symmetrical with some of the eyeshadow and mascara on this side versus this side. Just ignore that. All right, lips. I used Pat McGrath. So I'm not really loving the lips. They're very bold for daytime for me. I wish this was a little bit more see-through and sheer. But I have the Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil in Suburbia. It's a little deep. And this gloss is the Heavy Petal Lust Gloss lip gloss. Sometimes she discontinues shades, but this is a pretty bold sort of pink shade, which I might wipe off. But it does sort of like romanticize the eye look a little bit, bring out the rosiness in the peach colors, so I'm not hating it. I did also add some bronzer because I was feeling pale. I'm using the Pat McGrath bronzer here. This is the Naked Desire shade, I think the lighter shade. It's a powder bronzer. It's nice. It's not like blow your socks off, but it does the job and I look a little bit more alive and sunny. So that is the final look, and this is Moonlit Seduction. I like it. I mean, I didn't use every shade. I didn't use the craziest shades, but this went together really fast. I feel put together, glam, love it. So it makes me like, should I be as critical on the Sunlit Seduction release? Will it be that bad? Probably not. I think we're just all bored of it. All bored of the colors. Let's do something new. Anyways, I don't mean to be like super negative about Pat and their releases, but I do feel like every time we see eyeshadow, we get disappointed. Because like, I think for a long time, she's just really known for her eyeshadow. And when we see the quads or the 6-pan palettes and the motherships all looking very much the same every time, everyone's like, skip it, you already have it, don't worry about it. We just get bored. So that's fun. Anyway, let me know if you're picking up the new palette. Are you excited? Are you also going to skip it? We shall see. We shall see if I pick it up. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.